He sat on the cold concrete floor of a public park in Los Angeles. A single backpack held all he owned. His name was Ethan Cole, once an ordinary man with a job, a family, and dreams, now homeless. The world had taken everything from him, except hope. One rainy afternoon, Ethan walked into a public library just to stay dry. But what he found inside would change his life. A book called The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. He didn't know it yet, but that book would become his guide out of poverty. Ethan began reading daily. He didn't understand everything, but he refused to quit. Slowly, he learned what stocks were, what value meant, and how patience could build wealth. Every page was a lesson, every night a step forward. When Ethan finally saved $200 from cleaning cars, he opened a trading account using a public library computer. He didn't chase hype. He chose companies he understood: food chains, railroads, and energy. He invested not for quick cash, but for long-term growth. But the market is never kind to beginners. His first year was brutal. He lost half his money chasing rumors. Nights were cold and hungry. Yet Ethan whispered to himself, "Failure is not the end. It's the tuition you pay for success." He stopped gambling and started studying. He watched Warren Buffett interviews, read annual reports, and built his own small system. Buy only what you understand. He treated investing like art, not a game. Years passed. His $200 grew to $5,000, then to $20,000. He lived cheap, reinvested every dollar, and worked odd jobs. People ignored him, but Ethan was building something invisible. Financial freedom. 15 years later, Ethan wasn't homeless anymore. He lived in a small apartment, now worth over $1 million in stocks and dividends. He didn't chase wealth, he grew it. From a public library to the stock exchange, his journey was written by belief. Ethan never forgot where he came from. Every weekend, he returned to that same library, not to read, but to teach others. Homeless men, single mothers, young dreamers. He showed them that knowledge is the real capital that changes lives. Today, people call him the homeless trader. But Ethan smiles when he hears that name, because he knows he was never truly homeless. As long as he had hope, he already owned the most valuable investment of all.